Second Peter's, Second Peter's, chapter 1, verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For for if ye do these things, ye should never fall. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. The Wadi Ba'ashem Yahushua for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and the truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the R5D chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Hey, Abaratazah, the Lord take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that have taken upon it. Right now the time is 5:18 p.m. Friday, May 30th, 2025. The hopeful year of our deliverance and judgment, and destruction and judgment on our Shashua. Yeah, hey, I had to get out here. The weather got a little better. It's a little warmer. Got a t-shirt on. So I said I'll make do of my calling. You know? Go to the plantation and come out and do the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And that's the diligent, that's the part of being diligent. It's the part, key element of being diligent. Getting out on the highways and hedges and making do of your calling. You know, going over the scriptures, prophesying, dealing with the sure words of prophecy. And that's where we at. You know, we're not doing this for our filthy lucre. We're doing this for Yahweh Shemel Shah's sake, because Yahweh Shah did it for our sake. And that's what the scripture says. The scripture said they're going to come for us for his sake, for his name's sake. So that's how you know this ain't about us. Because people already, I so many videos I'm watching, individuals say, oh, these Hebrew Israelites, or they calling us BHI, right? Making mockery of our own people, making mockery of us, you know? Just saying blatant things and just not even considering their damnation. Not even thinking about what is that? Cloak. Let's get this real fast. Cloak for their sin. Bible verses, King James version. See where that leads us. No cloak for their sins. Bible verses, King James version. Because Yahweh Shah said this personally. Because, hey, how you say that slang, that phrase. I can't even think of it. It was just on my tongue when I was going to say it. All right, little do they think, you know, to think that they're not thinking, they're not considering what Yahweh Shah has done for them. What Yahweh Shah has done for them. They're not considering that. They're looking at this as in, if it was for everyone, it would have been said. That's what they don't get. They look at John 3:16, not understanding the dynamics of the word world. You know, that the word world has been broken down in three categories, should I say? The word world in that category, in that verse is the cosmos, which is for a harmonious arrangement. a certain batch of people, a certain government. They're not thinking about that. And the word world, and another one is uncommitted, right? Which is the planet Earth. That's not used in that verse. And the other one, which is eon, which is a period of time. And in this period of time that we live in, we at the end of an age. When you look up that word world, and that when you go to it's not a hard thing. Y'all claim to be smart, right? You so intellectual. Look it up. But they so caught up on wanting everybody to be a part of this. Ain't nobody except you, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, in their group, in their sector. Go back in time and see all these things that happen. Okay? What happened? Apartheid. They didn't want you drinking out of their fountains of water. They don't want you going in their neighborhoods buying stuff. It's going to be like that in a second or two. In a second or two, it's going to be like that again. Great insurrection. And we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. We see exactly how this is going to play out again. We're spiritually preparing ourselves. You know, for me, case in point, you know, I minimize on how I'm gonna eat. You know, as we all should. You know, I would like to stock up a whole bunch of food and do this and do that, but how it's looking, the scriptures how it's looking, because the scripture spoke it, but I can see it now. Great insurrection. They're gonna be casting the people out of their homes because the system is going to collapse. And this would be in diligent being. When we was taught this, we was taught to go look it up. That's what I just told you, to go look up the words. Our apostles has told us this. Go look it up. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up. And that's what we have done. We have make our corner election sure. Okay? And individuals in the society, they went to school, they got college degrees, they got debt from the college degrees. I was just explaining that to, I was talking to somebody about that. Hey, you don't want to get no debt. You know, because these people are going to really, when they decide to push the CHIP, right? They're going to say, oh, if you got this, they're doing that now gradually. They're doing it now. Oh, we'll take this debt from you. We'll take that debt from you. But soon they're going to say, if you want to get rid of your debt. What they was doing recently, I think I heard this recently. They said that that they're going to bring back the people that owe financial aid or something like that to the case. If you owe a certain amount of money, that's going to lead you to taking that CHIP. And another thing, but which I've been saying a while ago, but the brothers, that's how you know we're on the same concord. We got the same. We are on CUD. We are one on this road to perfection. Okay. John chapter 15, verse 22. If I have not come and spoken. If I have not come, this is Yahweh Shah saying this. Hold on, I want to get this in the blueprint. I want to get this in the blueprint. It's the navigator system. Scriptures. Hold on. Twenty-two. Hold on. Let's start from here. Let's see what Yahweh Shah was saying. I just told you that they're gonna hate us because of Yahweh Shah's sake. Because what we prophesied, you know, what we are diligent in, and that's this truth. We telling these Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans what is to come. Okay? It says, hold on. Hold on, let's do it this way. Let's go ahead. Let's get in here real quick. Because we waiting patiently waiting for Yahweh Shah to come back. That's it says, let the secretary read it out. Come on.
Disciples, relation to the world.
Disciples, relation to the world. That's the KJV. But it also say the world's hatred for the NLT. Come on, man, let's go. It's a little slow. It says the world's hatred.
The world's hatred.
The world's hatred towards Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shemel Shah. So that's where we at right now. We are seeing in real time how this is going to occur. That's why we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. All right, so let's read this real fast. This is the moment of clarity. Everything is clearing itself out. It's not hidden, and we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. We can see what you're about to do again. Last time we was our apostles told us the right things to do. Nobody take those C-hips. Nobody take those Florida Nightingale juices shots. Nobody do it. Don't worry about it. You know? And what happened? After time, people that didn't take it, they got their jobs back. Right? That's what happened. People got their money, back money, and all this. Crouchy, ouchie, he was ducking for a minute, and then now they Biden, how you say, got rid of his charges that they had against him. They wanted to put him in jail, right? But for this truth, they're gonna wanna do what they did to our king. They're gonna choose these rappers. They're gonna choose Puff Daddy. They're gonna choose Jay-Z. They're gonna choose all those that's going against Yahweh Shah. They're gonna let them out. They're gonna put those C-hips in them. Them rappers today, they're gonna take those C-hips. We're gonna see this in real time. Right? So it said, let's read on. It said, I'm gonna read in the NLT. I don't know how far I'm gonna go, but I brought the Zah. And then we had to find. Alright, look what they said. Look what Yahweh Shah said. The headline reads, the world hatred. The world hatred is just our people. If the John chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. Okay? This world hates Yahweh Shah first. So what you're going through is just a prelude for what they did to our king. Can we use that word? Let's look at that word, prelude. Add that to the mental Rolodex. So it's just a prelude. Salakia. prelude mean? Let's see what this word means. Let's see if I said it right. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I just said it a little, pronounced it wrong. Let's see what it says. Look.
Prelude.
Prelude. Right? It says an action or event serving as an instruction to something more important. So this is just a prelude to something that's more important. What we doing. And that's Yahweh Shema Shai. So we are what's that? Isaiah 40. We are making way for Yahweh Shema Shai. We're making way for Yahweh Shai to come. Okay. If the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. The world will love you as one of its own. If you was one of his, it would love you. Man, can you see? I was just telling this individual, and I tried to tell him, I told this guy, I said, listen, it's a reason why these rednecks don't accept you, because you're not a redneck. You may got a texture of, you might be missing dark melanin, but you are a Negro. That's how I couldn't help but tell him. I said, yo, you're not, you're trying to rub me wrong, but you're not rubbing me wrong. You just want to, you're a good comedian, but I'm a better comedian. I know how to snap. I know how to snap on you, man. You know what I mean? I make you feel bad. So, you know, where we at right now, so shit happens, some other shit happens, but hey, man, you didn't get accepted by them. You said I'm a redneck. Nah, you ain't no redneck. You ain't no redneck. I know rednecks when I see them. I know Ashashua. Let me say it like this. I know when I say Ashashuas. I know an Ashashua when I see an Ashashua. Because the scriptures show me, even though I always hated the movie, I always was mad about the movie Roots. And Django Unchained, that was phenomenal for me when I saw that movie. I just saw the movie, that vampire movie, I forgot the name of it. When at the end of the movie he took out the KKK. They was coming to get him. And that's what they've been doing to us. They don't want you to be with them. You know? But you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you trying to intertwine with them. Except waiting for something that's more important that's to come. And when this happens, you're gonna know that a prophet has been amongst you. You're gonna know that Yahweh Shema Shai has sent his predestinated ones, and they're the ones that's been telling you. Okay? John chapter 15, verse 19. The world would love you as one of its own if you belong to it. You don't belong to it. Yahweh Shai is telling us personally. This is the NLT translation, by the way. But you are not, but you are no longer part of the world. We're not a part of this world. Yahweh Shai has pulled us out. Hold on. Let's read this verse. I want to see what the preacher I can get with that verse. But you are no longer part of the world. I chose you to come out of the world. So it hates you. This world hates you, bro. Yeah, think about all the times you was going through all these situations. What the fuck is what? What? Yeah, for me personally, I just think about myself all the time. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this person's problem? I have been told things that I wouldn't think that was been told to me. All right, give or take. I guess you go stay over there, I'll stay over here. I know how to avoid people. I go the other way. You know? So hold on. Hold on. Let's read this in the Let's read it in the KJV. It says, John to the 15th verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of this world, of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. If somebody was here, they're like, what? Why would Jesus say that? That's what they would say, right? They would call him Jesus, right? Why would Jesus say that? Because listen, that he came to make a division in this society. How that verse? I'm trying to think of how the verse goes. Oh man. It's on my tongue right now. I can't think of how it goes. It's a lot. Hold on, let's see what this verse will lead us. Hold on. Because Yahweh Shemel Shah already set the standard. He said it. You know, he said he's coming to make a division. He's coming to separate the father from the mother. How did that verse go? That's the verse I'm thinking of it. Things is going to show itself. How about it was already happening when people was pushing those when the government was pushing those 4 Nightingale juice on people. It was already a division in the house. People started taking people that was taking the shots, right? The jump shots, right? People were taking jump shots, and there was one that was not in a house, and there was division. People left families. Oh, I don't want my baby taking it, and now people that took it, they worse off. The ones that didn't take it, people died just from the 4 Nightingale juice. People get sick every day. That's what you gotta understand. People get sick every day. Sickness. I remember getting sick. I remember getting flu, pneumonia when I was young. I remember 2 years ago during this pandemic, I got sick out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? But I said to my people in my family, they look in my home. No one cries in here. This between me and Yahweh Shemel Shah. Whatever he want done, that's what's gonna happen. I just prayed. Took my hot soup. I drank soup. Healed myself. Took my vitamins. Healed myself. You know, this place, they put something in the air. There's germ warfare going on. You think you up with these people are more sinister than you can imagine. While you thinking that we should all get along, they in the back of the how that verse go? Upon their bed, Bible verses, King James Version. I'm trying to think of a verse. I know where it's at. Just can't think of it. Man. Fighting my mind right now. So like I said, we are at a point where we have no choice but to stand on our watch, man. There's no choice, man. You don't have this society like the scriptures told you that the world's gonna end. Hold on, I'm trying to find this verse here. 19. I think this is the one. I use this one. Salak is another one. Mischief upon their bed. Hold on, I'm gonna hold that one too. Mischief upon their bed. Mischief upon their bed. Bible verses, King James Version. I think this is it. Come on. It says Psalm to the 36, verse 4. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in the way that is not good. That's Joshua. That's Joshua. He has this deceitful mind, right? He abhorreth not evil. He don't get rid of it. He try his best in his bed. He wants to motherfucking figure out a way how to destroy you. And you're trying to hug him. Though hand join a hand, the wicked will not go unpunished. Okay? You can do whatever you want, but Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to make it known what he wants. And that's where the go down is going to go down. Because the earth was given, see, the scripture explains the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. This society is ran by the wicked. Okay? Hold on. Another verse coming to my mind. Let's see. They're trying to figure out how to destroy you. I don't care what you. Now we're at the point where we at the end of the race. We're at the end of the race. The finish line is right there, bro. We just gotta keep our pace. You know, now we are observing. We're in observation mode. You know, I truly believe that's what happened to me. I'm in observation mode, and I'm observing these people in real time, and they can't hide themselves. You know, they can't hide themselves. It's undeniable how this is turning out. You know? So think of another verse. Hope I can find it. Cause they practice this on their bed, man. That could have. And we are at the point where when Yahweh Shemel Shah finished this, when he finished this transformation of power, pure righteousness is going to rule the galaxies. Something they want to do. That's why they build space shuttles. That's why they're trying to get wormholes, man. They know these things exist. They've seen the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah come before them. Hey, just earlier today, that's how I know this is how they think. But they ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it brown people with afros. They rather the skies be cracked open by green people and gray people than brown people with afros. They rather the heavens be open by green people. They don't want it because they already know what's wrong. They know they did wrong. All these things they have done, they prescribed against us, against the apple of Yahweh Shemel Shazah, they got to pay for it. Okay? Because the scripture says so. You don't like it? Take it up with Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know? All I'm doing is prophesying and hoping to be a hopeful elect. I want to make it out of here. I don't listen. And just give a roll call of who got nuclear missiles. Let's give a roll call to that. Russia. Number one, I got a tablet. Okay, I got a phone. I don't have no weapons. I don't have anything but hope and faith and seeking mercy from Yahweh Shemel Shah, because you people ain't got no mercy. So Yahweh Shemel Shah is not going to show you mercy. Okay? Salaki.